Yo, 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 yo TV, yo Gwe, Rasta Rob MC, DJ Ronnie, Ekikadde, time yeyo, tugenda chikuba, omugenyi ajja kweyanjula kujja mulaba naye nga tukambe superstar wonna, Europe, Africa, Uganda, wonna, name it, ndoza ne mu mwezi ne mu Mars ne Jupiter ajja tugulira. DJ Ronnie, kick the thing. Twelire obulo bwaffe, shakamaya. Aya bas. Yeah. Yekwe wange.
Siwezi ishi bila yako wewe darling, penzi lako kwangu la thamani, wapo mbali moyoni sina amani, kila ninapokuona furaha tele moyoni, ingawa wanasema eti unifai, mimi sijali naona wazushi, wanasema eti unifai, mimi sijali masikio nimeziba, watasema usiku watalala, watasema mishoni watachoka. Mimi sibadiliki, hey, yeah. Whoa, jagala gochimanye, yegwe wange chimanye, kwagala nnyo mukwano, era siri kulekaze mukabi, nakupenda sana.
Hey, wota atandise n'oluswayiri oli konko ndoza nogamba oba mu Tanzania kiono muna Uganda biwa mugenda mutegeera tukwaniriza nnyo mu ekikadde olwaleero wano ku UTV channels app tugenda wano buli Sunday of course awa kasita zikona mukaaga ng'omanya nti tuyingiddewo n'abakabi Rasta Rob MC DJ Ronnie producer bonna Simple Simon team yonna eri mabega wa kiri kino ogenda kimanyanga bulijjo toberabira. Tuli live ku TikTok, naira ne ku Facebook, tuliko Instagram, Twitter. Then bobe yagala kumanya episodes za fezilizo nenkadde twakakyaza ani biki genda ku YouTube teka mu ekikadde UTV ojja kulaba episodes zilizo nazonna. Lero ndoza tuli mu 42nd yawo bwe watyo. Yes. Okay, omugenyi waffe ogenda kweyanjula naye nga tuli basanyufu nnyonnyo abantu bakulinze kasita tu advertising nti ogenda kujja ne bagamba nti bus oyo ye waffe. So amanyago then ne profession yo.
Alright, amanya gange nziba mpita Mad Eyes. Stage name. Yes, nayenga abazadde gebakuwa. It's Ahmed Mohamed Kakoyi.
Okay.
Yes.
Kakoyi linnya ly'Abaganda siriwuliranga.
Eririnnya tugambe omuntu bakweta kubola. Ne bakuwa erinnya ly'omuntu omulala. Naye nga oyinza okumpita Ndiwalana. Bwe nazaalibwa ddala jjajjange erinnya lye yagamba nti alina kuyitibwa Ndiwalana, ndi mwana wa mamba.
Okay.
So naye nga Kakoyi linnya officially ly'enkozesa.
Okay.
Yes.
I see.
Naye nti bantizinga nnyo Ndiwalana abagamba ndiwulira va mu Kasozi.
Okay.
So you know, kids are mean, so twabiranga tusoma. That is the only thing you could hear. So bullying and all that.
Okay. So what in Mad Eyes balafu lyakula lusa kiki linya lyava kuti kwanga siri ya bulijjo.
Mad Eyes, yeah, from Maddy, you know, and then Ice is a nickname from DJ Sizza. So nalinga ndi kubidonge ya Masaka.
DJ Sizza yani.
DJ Sizza was a DJ yalinga kubidongo bya Sazza. Sazza Discotheque, mwami Sazza yalinanga mobile discotheque chichi yalinangedda. Ebikiseera ekyo nga byebikola buli wamu.
Yes, of course.
So nalinga nkyali Masaka nga ndi Mbulire eyo nsoma. So intandikwa yange okwagala ebidongo nangani kusubira. That was the first entry ogenda ku bidongo ebya Sazza. Walingawo ne Bukomansimbi bamuyitanga mwami Kagologolo atunda tapes. Sinajjanga ne mukoleranga balo tapes zifulumye za kafeero zani nga nzenge
nenzanga disco
ezo nolanga tapes zivudde eno kiraba. So nenga kiro olutolokako kusomero tozayo ne banno nga mugenda mukuba ekidongo kya Sazza. Kati there was DJ Sizza yalinga DJ omukulu yagikulira. So he's the one who nicknamed me Ice. After one incident yagamba musajja gwe Inebya ni smama ni Maddy I think Mad Tiger Katoliaga Manya Waluba Blue Eyes Kismaba ni he was like a Walu Chali I think what was in the US. I think it was also Mad Tiger. There was a big artist Axera he's from the US. And then go get
Mad Cobra.
Oh, Mad Cobra. So I think So where you get
Flex.
Mad Cobra. And then we had Mad Tiger in Uganda. And then it's like, what with the blue eyes on them, we're going to do Mad Eyes. Yes, that sounds good. So we've already named Berang Kozechi. But it was a nickname from DJ that time. Alinga agezako making sure he believed that I have something when what a microphone. Awira gamba ngagamba we njagala bossa akulabe nenga manager nyiga kwa manager akimanyi bajja muga musasule kati atenga ebuli emu agamba tumusasula nenga tansasula akaseera ako nga sesasula jano wetika bi speaker buli wamu ogenda kati Sizza nga kafunye nakuwako naye ngoli manager center mugamba boss tumusasula twali omwana jana agira twayambako wano. So later until the boss will na chikuba olumoro na kiraba nti so namugamba ino musasula ino kulaba momo. So that's the time at least nembera wera ka mpola then I kept my mother's name.
Okay. So wazaliwa what in particular?
Nze ndi mwana nzalwa ye Masaka. Otunide muchala mukadde we Masaka. Tugera Bukomansimbi abantu abagenze kutuka mnyeno nokwata kukibuda kulevira. Bogena mpa Bukomansimbi Kagologolo we nazalibwa. Naye nga ate nze ndi mwana na Kampala bajjajjange jajja ne jajja kuddala omuzeeyi omusajja bonna baazikibwawo mu Kazo-Angola. So ekijja kyafaawo ekiri one of the villages era we nakulira naye nga okuzaalibwa nazaalibwa Masaka era kyo baba more saying ndi mwana wa Masaka kwaje nazaalibwa ye Bukojja obuba Bukojja naye I don't know why I love that part a lot. I love it. Chubanga always mbaga ndi mwana wa Masaka.
Chijayo culture in a sense of belonging
I think so bana Kampala banji kati mbaga ndi mwana wa Masaka but that's it kwa nazaalibwa Kagologolo.
Okay, kati siblings mwali bameka bichi life yali atia waka bichi was it a musical family bintu we bichi?
We are many. My dad had other kids. In my family tuli watano, the firstborn. Yes. So naye nina abala ne bakulu bange olabala baganda bange. So Muzeyi loved music or he loves music. So he's a guy who jukira buli the best sound ya fulumanga waine chidongo no gamba ye radio kati ya fulumye ya amanye ye kuba ayinejugura na mulete wakane bakuba music to. I remember the days of Hitachi bazalingani smart ezo nga muzina
Sony Hitachi
ezo zonna ku buryo manya but before that I think even before was
Panasonic
twaina radiogram nene ekintu nsobola kuno kwekweka emabega naye nga bw'okibikula kigenda mu zino vinyls n'oteekamu n'okuba amayinja nti yo naye ate nzo nayinanga omuze gw'egisuma omuze wabataliyo nga ngenda nsomola ebintu ebirimu ndabe naye ng'obizzaawo nga webiri I was very curious sound evaawa buli kimu nga njagala nnyo kitegeera naye kati then I remember akadongo kamu gundi Entebbe guitar singers bajjanga ewaka where they used to use gundi ya Muzeyi Muzeyi alina van kati abo kakumirizi ndowooza I think was in Entebbe guitar. I remember along yalinga neighbor waffe actually nga apangiseera waffe alinanga kusaini. I remember even walinga oluyimba lwebayimbanga era omuwulira ayita bawanji so kakumirizi yonte kati
twamukyazako wano
bajjange waka. I remember very well Muzeyi ndoza yabavuganga. I remember one day ndi mutudaba buno obudongo bwebayinanga ezo zita ntongoli ezo zebakozesanga bakuba n'ennyini nga biri waka. Then I remember so oli kusaini yabeeranga awo waka nearby so yali azanya n'ab'emizannyo yali munakatemba wajjukira kadongo kamu yalinga kane katemba yabeeranga wamu if I remember well my history ya Ugandan music pattern. So kati ngoye yabeerawo waka ngalinga Oluganda so they used to come there nenga ogenda kati Muzeyi era Muzeyi akuba guitar he plays like I always tell people, the solar tuning my guitar by ear. I can hear until off. But when I'm tuning when it takes me time. Na ate music when you want tuning, but I play more than him. Ya inaka imba ka kubako kiraba. Ko ka kola chi akayimba ke katero kubira ko yaka akamanyikeda kati ye wajulira wabatu tuningira naye.
Okay.
So yeah,
so bamwitani
muzee wange bamwita muzee Kasozi.
Okay.
Yes.
Tukyali naye.
Wali.
Ate mami.
Bonna we bali.
Okay.
Allah chatu yambye abakumye muzee Kasozi yali nemchala Sophia Nabayiza nejali. So nebaza Katonda.
Okay.
Yes.
So kati Maddy relaxing at yamu free time ye sauna, beach, TV, movie, chichi. Your me time.
My me time actually. Mostly I love writing sometimes. So ye me time me yange tugambe. Omutwe usu mchala ngato umuza mutwegu. Na yenga that is the thing usually inti njagala nnyo gubera kukola bulikadde katate. It's like a free time I can get on the guitar. But I love, of course, when banga sine chingolo related to music. I love watching movies.
Okay.
I love watching movies. Reason being I love creating visuals, films between. I'm very particular and to engage the script ready, you never know not only about filming what you know in a scene okay, I wanted the sound because you always
comparisons.
You look at okay, this was a very nice script, okay. The filmography here is very good, the cinematographer here was very good, the cutting, so I like to analyze those things. I analyze. So I love movies. And also traveling. So I've been doing also tour businesses on the other side, but it's because I've always loved traveling and nature. So when basiri kwecho jakunsinkana, I'm just having my walk in the nature. We have at least before the quality. The forest, it's very beautiful, it's refreshing.
Ata otukwataganye munange ndi naturalist ate njagala nnyo ku traveling lako obudde naye nga bwofunya akadde kati njagendako kangendeko Serengeti leero kati njagendako kati njagala actually kutandika Uganda kubanga I think I know Kenya and Tanzania okusinga ensi yange, which is a shame. So right now but that's the truth. Tanzania nsobola gitambula bwenenfuka buli wamu koona zayo nezimala kyekimune Kenya naye ate Uganda oyinza okungamba tuddeewo ima tuddana sooka olindeko tunoonye Google osegedde naye wemba mu Dar es Salaam afuluma kati tuddawo nje givuga wonna gyenki oba Mwanza tugenda tuli Mbeya tuddawo. I understand it kyekimu ne Nairobi. So but Uganda now I'm saying okay, time to come back home. And I'm like, now let me learn about my country. So kati bino tetujja gamba tugenda Serengeti kati tunagenda ku Action Falls, tunagenda ku Queen Elizabeth, tunagenda Windi. That's what I have to do now. Okay. Yeah. So kati larger family tujitegede ate kati personal family. Single, married, searching, ate abana. I'm not searching. I have someone in my life. Okay. I have my lady in my life. I'm not searching. Okay. Not searching anymore. Okay. Nina abana bange bali Finland. Omo mukulu yali Tanzania ali Dar es Salaam. So that's why I spend most of my time also in Tanzania. Okay. So nino genda yo nimulabako. Okay. Most of the years I've been abroad bambing at Taina Buddo, Watafuna Buddo Watata. Now she's very happy. Finally I can see dad all the time. Okay. You know? She said, Daddy, when are you coming? So Kati right now she's very happy. I'm in university. And then she's like, Daddy, when are you coming? Daddy, I miss you. Okay, give me maybe a week, I'll be there. I'll be there. So which and it's a beautiful thing. Okay. Yeah. Mwabatero kuangalira mu Europe mutero kufuna abazungu. Tutwale nti nawe oli mu line eyo. My first marriage was I have my two kids there. Actually, basatu bona they are mixed kids. Okay. Yes. Kati owomerwa mmere ki? Is it African food, seafood yabazungu yannema oba?
I love local food. Actually, I've been enjoying it. Today is actually a year fully kuva na surroundings zemu Uganda. Kwamba sirimu always mfulumamu, but this is like the first time in all the years since 1999 we waka sera kasuka miezi 3 mu Uganda. So leero kuba kuwera omwaka ngamba nti okay, I'm now back home. So at least you can catch me in Uganda. I have even a Ugandan number which I never used to have. So I love Ugandan food. Uganda, we are so blessed. We have a variety of good food.
Omuli ne fruits, buli omwa wana fruits ya wano.
And then emere, everything. I've been moving around and you're like, wow. On the other side, I like Asian like cuisine. Yes, I like Asian cuisine. And then a bit of Italian, sour, blacchini. When you come to our foods here in East Africa, I love Ugandan food. Okay. And also the coast, when I'm in Tanzania or Kenya, the coastal dishes are very good.
Okay. So we're ending up here in Tanzania. Wanga greater part of your life you in Tanzania.
I think ngandi mwana mtu naliwa. But when it comes to my career as an artist, that part was more in Tanzania than later to Finland. So okusokera ddala ogende Tanzania, it's 87 if I remember. Muzeyi mu lutalo yabula.
Mutalo lwa 1979.
Was 86, I think, 85, 86.
Oluleta NRA, bala NRA mu.
Oluleta Muzeyi, General Museveni. I think that's the time Muzeyi yabuliramu. So later, najja. Newe yabula, yagukira Tanzania. Mutale yobanne abamu babase biki. He was lucky. Nagukira Tanzania. Uli amusomasa. Namutusize Mwanza. So that's his story. Eyokutuuka Tanzania n'abeera awatukiddeyo ne bamuwaniriza ab'omuzikiti mpola mpa afunyeyo Abaganda basinkana oba abaali eringa baaliko eno n'atandika life. After the war najja n'akoma. We akoma you came to pick my mom. And then nze nensigalamu katono ba uncles bange and then later najja nanchimu. Naye
mutakuwa mwali so worried ebiseera ebyo daddy afudde
as a kid. Actually, I didn't even, I think, pay attention much.
Wanga were you around 5, 6?
Yes, I was above 5.
So following
you don't follow.
Yeah,
I'm with my mom all the time. I think she's been like my comfort zone. Like she's like my God all the time. So I've been so close to I love my dad, but I've been too close to my mom. I'm Peter Big Gun in Mundi. So and when I was a kid, yes. So when I was a kid, she's my uncle. You know, byonna byempitamu kugamba mukyalo mukadde. She is. So when I was young, basically, I don't remember. I only seen my dad is back. Then you're like, oh, he's been away for long, and then you're happy he's back home, okay. And then when they left, then you start to understand because mom is gone now. You're alone now with the relatives, and that was painful. That was a very, very painful part for me. Then Mzee najja one day okunchima, and I was like so happy. Umanya zokuchima naye ng'omugerera ku lusegere buli kati abwabula ng'oli kuggulu okutte kugamugenda. And I remember, I think I was about 7. And then we left. My first.
Yanona igweweka.
Inze ndali nsigaddewo. Mamuto wange mamukadde again and she was little.
Okay.
So, yeah, my anzirako. So yali muto. So from there, that was my first trip to Tanzania. So I remember that trip very well. To again Mzee Twaita Kenya and it was a beautiful trip because I learned a lot of that. I think since that time that's how I became more like I can travel anywhere even alone. Iranga Mzee agamba ono omwana wumulikawo n'omugamba jamusinkana jamusanga kwanga that's how we traveled a lot. And it was beautiful. Kakati gwe kikiseera kyange 87 okutuuka Tanzania okutanga obuyiwo Swahili. I think I stayed for like 3 years. I learned Swahili. Studied a bit while in the madrasa, and then also my naliwano naveno nga nkiwando otusele banze mabega olwokuba Oluswahili. So olina okuddamu ate okiraba. So that's what we did. Nembeerayo 1999 kumaona tukansomera Kawempe Muslim natandika ekyokusatu. And that's how life back in Uganda until 99. Ate nekyusa nenzirayo gwabo waliwo akaseera katuuka ne baddayo.
Okay.
Because Tanzania became more of our
home, yeah.
So at a certain point, 1995-6, I think. Yeah, at that time, Zaya died Tanzania. And then later, Mom followed, she followed. Zinga ndine bakukojja etwali fenna n'abato bange, and then later naffe tukola ki ne tufollowing ne tuddayo kati nzaawo wentandika life yange Tanzania 99 so ne tukola ki wentandika life ye Tanzania 99 2000 polampola okweyiya okukola ki bwogenda keno someseeko wali olu weekend n'ogenda n'okola ki n'okola ku kya music most of the time.
Okay.
Nga music gwengoba, but I had to survive, so you look for money gama ngenda lero bakwa kalimo kanokola you are a tour guide. Yes, I'll do that. Oluzungu ngantegeera abagenyi bajja baroso most of all I was trustworthy, so ngira bagamba mnonye mwana wa mzee Mohamed yajoba batwala abantu tasobola kubba muntu kaba bana basinga bajja bakula wena dollars abazungu bababba. So for me, I was that guy mpaka kati so kutwala kintu kya muntu. So I think that's one of the things that actually has helped me go far. Okubeera nti siina kululunkana ekintu kyennawo ekitono kimala. So it gave me very good connections from there.
Okay. So wali omuyimbi omulaba mutafeka naye yasomera Kawempe Muslim mwamanyaganako that period oba?
Abana. Nze when nsoma eyo nali kwegamba I was just doing only just being a kid, that's all.
Okay.
You're not into music. Of course, you love music and drama. And actually, Kawempe was traumatizing a bit. Yali traumatizing. Kubanga, twainangawo Mr. Kawoya. Kaboy kam. Kalwagenda kukuba emigga akuyita Kaboy kam. Oyo musajja, Mr. Kawoya wonna bw'oli bw'oba olaba. Nkunyigira kintu kimu. Because I know he did that to many kids. Omanyi bino ng'akulira bana muyimbe n'akuswaza n'akugikulimba kigodo ye. Naye ng'ate yalina okutu okutawulira. You know, from as a kid, I would sing exactly what I hear. Era n'omwana wange bonna abasinga bali. It's exactly what ne bw'aba kati I have my daughter, the little one. Ne bw'aba tonna playing, she is on the right key. Ogenda playing the song. It is exactly that same. So pitch perfect. I'm not pitch perfect, but I was always listening. Olimba ngabo playing ze kute is what no. Toina yimba voting. Ati nganze putya yimba bubi. Okitege ne tuina nti omukulu tasobya. Banda Uganda baba Africa tweddemu ku kintu ekyo. I suffered a lot ky'omukulu tasobya. Not from primary ne mu senior mpaka naleko okusoma. My senior funza sagitula. Naleko okusoma because of olw'omusomesa okuba their bullies n'abantu abakulu okutakuwuliriza. So gwali awo ng'olina omwana wo nga jana kugamba ensonga eriwo leka ku jumping entukunguliza oli mulalu tolina magezi gendere omusomesa tasobya tayinza kutulimba mubawulirize. There are so many cases abaana abamu ne betta ne bakola ki because of those things. Why alaba talina options? The sign options. I said I'm going out. Naye nga nze the bullying yasooka okubeera nga ntya n'okuyimba. It started in primary. Mr. Kawoya nga ye kwegamba olutandika okuyimba laba noyimba biti naye nga nze mpuliriza kya playing wali ku tape agiplayinga n'atandika okuyimba atayimbira mu kindala ati ate akugamba yimba nga ky'owulidde but even which one kati ate nga bw'obuuza ekibuuzo what yimbenga gwe obanga ng'olwo oli kise so nangoba ne mukwaya nangobamu. So for me I was like gwe nja kuyimba one day.
So ye treka mandoza yali akujukira baragamba mwasoma mu P7 but of course yendoza ku recognize na igwe ngato mujukira
yali nyali okujja kunga ntegedde kwanga kati atenze P7 sayisomera Kawempe. Nali mvuddewo 6 we nakoma nengenda P7 nasomera Mugongo ngolo shiftinze kwa watu ya Kazozi tuva tugende Kyengera. Yes, so nasomera Mugongo nenga walwa either we twate ko kubanga either twali nga twayisinganya kisinzira mwaka tuyinza okuba either ali mu class ndanga nange ni mu
nainga same stream
Kawempe Muslim yali nungi.
Okay, kali Maddy Ice tumutegedde katika tugende mu break kati tukomeo kati tuogere ku career yo inspiration yatandika ya first hit biti ebyo byonna details ezo then ate tugende mu break, then tukomeyo mu last part tumalirize ne projects MPA ziliwo and so on and so forth. Kale DJ Ronnie, do the needful. Salary, hela, pesa. Mister, oh my! Give it right. Took it from. Oh my! Together we can do this together. What they want it right. Hey. Happy. So deadly. So let me know. You driving me crazy. Oh, ulinionyesha uhitaji nifanyie upuzi. Oh, ungenikondesha nilikupa chochote ulichotaka, mradi nisione unahangaika, lakini bado ningefanyia pupa. Kama kichwani zilikuzunguka, nilihisi labda umenichoka. Kumitamatu zinakuhangaisha, nionyeshe mapenzi na upa. Hivyo vyote mpenzi vinapita, nionyeshe mapenzi na upa. Hivyo vyote mpenzi vinapita. Unachofanya unaona hatimaye baby girl, mimi nifanyeje? Nimefanya mambo mengi nikuridhisha, lakini girl you driving me crazy. Nifanye kitu gani uwe nifanye jambo gani uridhike? Nifanye kitu gani uwe nifanye jambo gani uridhike? Lakini unachofanya unaona hatimaye baby girl, mimi nifanyeje? Nimefanya mambo mengi nikuridhisha, lakini girl you driving me crazy. Nifanye kitu gani uelewe? Nifanye jambo gani uridhike? Nifanye kitu gani uelewe? Nifanye jambo gani uridhike? Tamani mwenye simu mkononi, oh, nami nikanunua. Nimtamani mwenye dress kichwani, ndio. Anajele nikavuka, ulinifanya nisifiwe jiani. Ilipokuwa mimi najithamini, ila ukweli wangu upo moyoni. Upendo wangu kwako niliuamini, kama gari, fedha, nyumba nilikupa, lakini bado penzi letu liliumba. Ulitamani vingine vilivyogomba, navyo ulipata. Kila kitu nachofanya unaona hatimaye baby girl, mimi nifanyeje? Nimefanya mambo mengi nikuridhishe, lakini girl you driving me crazy. Nifanye kitu gani uelewe? Nifanye jambo gani uridhike? Nifanye kitu gani uelewe? Nifanye jambo gani uridhike? Baby girl, come Mad Eyes, Kale, of course, tugenda maso mpola nga tuli mu Ekikadde buli Sunday from midday. Downloading up your TV. Osobola okwenjoyinga bintu bingi nnyo, waliwo channels nyingi eziri local, eziri international. Kuliko ne UBC, for example, UBC TV, the Rasta MC buli Saturday sawa 5 ezekiro mbera ku UBC ku Memories Vibes nga Ekikadde from sawa 5 paka 12 enkeera. So just all those channels ezo nendala nyingi nnyo. Then NTV nayo partner yaffe, yes, channels za NTV zonna ziri okwo, ojja kuzisanga iyo Spaka TV ani ezo. Okay, so lwalero tulina ku TikTok nga bulijjo TikTok live naye ere kuto muliro abantu bagala Mad Ice bannange. Comments zonna tuzandiza mwebale nnyo tubereza comments zamwe. Then tubeera ne ku Instagram, Facebook wabona. Bobo misinze episodes za mugamba nti lwalero lwe lusonso oba nedda tulina program episodes nyingi nnyo twakakyaza abantu bangi nnyo. Genda ku YouTube tekamu Ekikadde yo TV. Lwalero tuline the man himself, of course, Mad Ice. Yeah. Okay, so of course tugenda kujja twogere ku lulimbo lwo Baby Girl your breakthrough song. Naye kati njagala kumanya your first professional encounter ne music watandika ddi okuyimba oluyimba nogamba kakati leero mpandisa oluyimba no hitting a studio ne inspiration yava kuki?
That is actually in 1999 or 2000, early 2000, wali Mwanza.
Okay.
So netuwandika. Remember we used to have these reels, 4 channel. Take what? Mangamba abanamba gamba, if you never got a chance to record on reels, you didn't experience anything. Wanga webazeyo afiko bali kodingiranga mu UBC, nga studios ezedda, mwe bali kodingiranga omwo. Oyina okuyimba from A to Z toyina kusoba obusobe ate nga mubiddamu buto. So I had a chance to do that in Mwanza, while bagita multimedia studios Mwanza. Mwami mitaro nimekomangwa. So netugenda to recording. The same guy who I got the inspiration from to do Baby Girl, funding. A brother of mine, funding gundi. Nangamba embaga yange genda kunyeka oluyimba. I remember I wrote the songs, netukola nyimba ntuzimaliriza, and I don't know where that tape went. It was on a reel. I have no idea, but I have to look for it. Why Aliko? It had something, and I have to remember those songs as Aliko. But I remember there was something, Love Forever, and then Urunakurutuse, which I wrote specifically for their wedding. And then I don't remember some the other songs, so I have to look. But that was my first professional, because that was a professional studio band, choirs on Nazoneza, Lake Zone, or Baba Vangazon, we were recording. It was a huge studio, so I recorded from there. But we took fast forward to get to 2001, I think, or 2002. From Mwanza there was a guy in between 2001 and 2. Hip hop artist to Tanzania. Although I went to do a chorus for his song. They got Chaliona Manyo Kuimba. So the artist was Dr. KB. Kati mugane nanga tugende tujagenda feno imbe chorus mlumba Dr. KB tugenda kugenda nani call it our P-Funk. P-Funk that time was one of the biggest producers up to now. P-Funk, we got P-Funk, we get in Ani Mikamwamba, and then talk about Master J, basajja abali bakwatira the industry ya Bongo Flava as producers. But that time Bongo Flava was just only starting. So we went to recorded the song, and it became a hit song all over the Lake Zone. Even that time they were talking about Dar es Salaam. Jukira nti kiseera ekyo music obwoli omuntu ova Mwanza edasa nti bajja mukuba.
Rivalry yali yamanyi.
I don't know why they were doing that. Nenga banyomerera nnyo omuntu avudde mu mikoani in the up country. Mfocho okutunulya art bayinange ebyani abiko mu radio ezamu gye babakubira. So that's how it used to be. So if your song crossed never Lake Zone again in the capital, you've achieved something. So that was one of his songs, and then we went to Radio 1, Radio 1 oluyimba. So that's when they started saying this guy. I remember they even gave me an award of the best male vocalist or artist of the year at the time. Groom Awards. They gave me an award that time. So Natanke, Sinkana P-Funk. You remember you met some guy who has just recorded Kalamashaka at that time. Eranga, the reference jumper, uliza Kalamashaka, ne Kawesa. They had recorded something with Kawesa.
Yes.
So katingo uliriza vocals bazingi sebatia nganja go take your harmonies one. I remember that day ngambe chigambe cho even harmonies nalisi zitegedde. Chichategeza. Katinga atita sola kunnyonnyola bulunyo wali omuntu ngeze very good naye okunyonnyola tabumanyi. Nanga uliriza kati. Nambuli olwa Kalamashaka kyebakoze okay. Ulira your layer and the way I get your layers and I understand the layers. Okay, the layers that are the layer. Oh, okay. Sawa. So then we did that.
Maribongo wadi olumanyi Rubber Limit X?
No. Actually, I might know the song when I hear it. But I don't think I can't say Ndindumani. Okay. But if I hear it, I think I might know the song.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So kati all of a sudden kati aonotandika kufuna recognition n'abantu bakusanga ku street bakutegeera
akaseera nga tewali amanyi 2001 2002 nga tewali akumanyi. I stayed in the studio that time. I joined the Marimba studio when I took it nali Mwanza urave Mwanza was recording. I went to Dar es Salaam. I was stuck there. So being stuck in Dar es Salaam, I joined the youth foundation, the Gene Media, and I was their youth coordinator. So the same time Nefuna internship to be a sound engineer apprentice at a Norwegian project in Dar es Salaam, but Marimba Studios. So I was there for a whole year learning about sound. Then no recording a bunch of no setting up. I have to do the tracking, wires and all the bands. So that's how I got to understand sound. Okay. And then 2002. That's when I released my first song. Nobody knew. They played the song, they were introducing, okay, it's a good song. Yeah, until Baby Girl came out. Even Baby Girl, when it came out, it is a big song. We didn't have videos, so nobody knows who you are. Or Mad Eyes. But there were so many people doing shows. Up country, we were Mad Eyes. We used to have people doing those kind of stuff. Yeah, they used to do that. Unagamba na kusasura sente, no kolachi, no tajja kusho n'omuga waziwani. Olwa kusisinkanye later. But then they started. Did you send someone else to come and do your show? N'omuga chichotegeza. Wajja n'okuba show naye si yegwe. Ekitegeza kutumira muntu. Twakusasura n'ogamba you guys. Mukola nnyo ebintu ebitakwatagana. You have to pass through a management. Nengo omuntu atega management kiseera ekyo. Kati nze mwe nkugamba akaseera ako bagamba nepanka kubanga mbagambye contract ina contract nange. Nze nakubira omuntu nemuweereza sente. Ongamba oti ebya contract nze nemugamba nze sikola show nga sina contract. So wano siraba contract yo negamba nti nakola naawe. Mukiraba. So then we started saying, but event organizer ba arranging ekintu kyonna ngo balabye wanolange nye balitaddeyo. I started to look kubira abantu mu mugambo oyo tujja muli amusente. So that's how it was. So until the video came out, of course in other places, but also kulaba ku TV interviews, that's when they got to understand, oh, that's Mad Eyes. It's not even from me only, but artists banji bafiirwanga nnyo sente zaabwe when people go mundeyo ne bakola ki ne bagamba nze gundi ne bayimba. And that's how it was.
So life kati yali etya kati yawo batandise okutegeera ofuse superstar biki excitement yeyo kyali kitya kwanga kyali new to you of course.
I have to thank God it is a sign of your excitement. I've been in the industry for long, but if you know the Mad Eyes as someone who is like or now is a star. But I've been in the circles. That work jemutategereva ku 98 nga you're in the circles of the music industry. You get to understand how mean they can be, how buli kimu obulimba obuyaye obutasasula byonna you learn everything. Kati nze kirina so okukwegiza nenda okukwegiza amateeka about the intellectual law, about the intellectual property law, and then okuyiga contracts zina kuba zitya bikikiche byonna. And I had the muzungus around me sometimes, so I would ask questions. They would say, you're very curious. So what is it? Okay, this is what we do in America. This is what we do in England. This is what we do in Canada. This is how people, when you go to perform, you have to have something. Do you know something called biography? You have to. I have biography. I have the technical writers. Then I was named, I was labeled difficult.
Okay.
Hey, I was labeled difficult right away. Even Ugandans, many Ugandans labeled me that because
I think it's better professionalism.
Yes.
Difficult.
Yeah, so I was, that's why I think people like to performing and call Uganda like a big show watch. Because every show someone called you, and then when you tell them, you will be sent a contract. So then I became the difficult boy. I'm like, I'm okay. So the Muzungus abroad understood me. They were like, okay, you have to contact the label. The label, they will sign the contract with you. The guy will come. So kati tuine kati nze excitement nice jina. I was happy. For me, I was happy. My song is actually playing. Man, this song is playing everywhere. No, actually, akakasera nga tunataka kufuna. Waliwo natandika okufuna. Mukiraba. Ogusokera ddala nga lutanso okukuba. You are busy telling people that's my song. Akokange nyoyo nawe. So and then actually it is his song, it's his voice. And then they start hearing you on radios. Cause interview you to against and where circles started to grow. Kati nibatandika ku show. Nebakulaba ku show wadoshi to ajire ku TV abaddeko. Then start now event organizers you become a wanted guy. Nenga ate shows and singers avanga mu Kenya nungi. Era nga nyingira Kenya nenkuba nenkomawo. Tanzania nakuba nenkuba nenkola Uganda najjako wano nagenda okulaba. It's the same mentality je tubeera nayo. Omanyi oluyambuuza nti no, why do you think or how did you manage to get out of yangamba tugamba? He was a friend of mine. Kola ku NTV. And she's like, it was off air. She's like, lwaki ovumirira nnyo? You said tulina MBCMB twagala nnyo okuvumirira tulina akamanyiiro. Lwaki okikoze ekigambo ekyo? Nemugaze sejjamu. Sejjamu ngamba banna Uganda tulina akamanyiiro. Tumanyi nti fa abamanyiiro. I can tell you Rastaro wetwakolako ku CBS ani kugamba. Ninga ate that's you did that. Naye omuntu najja neefula akumanyi. So kati nkimuga naye namba gwa kibuuko otyo obutaba that. Namugamba I realized it at an early age. Nansoma. Bakwano bo ajja nakuwakanya n'ekintu ky'omanyi. Just because teyaliwo naye yalabika is entitled to his opinion. Atayagala naye akusene wansi. Kiraba. Nomugamba ye is this how we are? Naye ogendo bala abasinga balemeraawo. Life yabwe bwetu kubeera mu kuwakana kuvuma. So for me I noticed that when natukane Kampala nakekolera bana bebamu, so I started hanging out with I don't think even I had friends in Kampala. I looked for those when nalekawo eddanga ndi mwana muto nenfunayo omu nembeera nga tulabagana ku katono nenzo okuwakana okwo nga sikutegeera. Bw'omugamba ekyo si bwe kiri ekyo nagenda no, I need to get out of this place. Nengende Tanzania. Era I chose my friends. Nga bwe nkulaba bw'otyo bw'oli nga nkweyawulako mu bwangu nnyo. Omuntu atagala kumanya alooza amanyi buli kimu.
Olaba wavelength temukwatagana.
So nenkivaako mukyali okitegeera. So it came to the same thing within the industry. It was also the same thing. No. Ona achali mochi. Mukalubo. It's very difficult. Nakomao okujja nonda bentu banakola some work. Ngandaba the promoters, they have that same mentality. Naleka ngani mwana muto. Nkomeo kakati after a few years was aninga 5. I'm a star right now, but still you want to treat me just like bwategera oli muna Uganda kumulira mwana waffe bulijjo jango kikone mbukonyi wano katono nawe okitegera
bagala kutegerera bagala kusalirawo sente ze bakuwa yes
kati omugamba no I don't work like that nawe no wano ino gitegere no Uganda and the moment you start talking to me like that okay nja gitegere Uganda, stay in your lane and stay in my lane tunywe chai tumale tugende kiwedde. If you cannot respect my work, let it be. Kati sen ngobadde singobadde no chameleon twajitegede. Then why are you looking for me? Kakati bagala nnyo ayagala okubisanya noli bakuteekawo olugyange so I started noticing it buli wakukubira essimu kamili twamwadde zino lwaki tugatubwe busente bweza mugamba I'm not chameleon. Okay, chameleon is chameleon, Maddy is Maddy. And the moment you went through all the trouble okunonya ku number nge Tanzania, that means you want me. So nagaloganga zino nsalawo Uganda nenjisazamu intentionally. Now I'm back. Era bambuuza kati what will you do? Kwa lwero garanti kati oyogere ebyo byonna kati nga wakomyo. It's my home. I have the right to be here. Yeah. It's my home. But I'm not going to take any nonsense. I don't, because I don't have to. I've worked for the past 24 years to get where I am. Omanyi what omanyi, it's okay. And I'm this guy nja kujangwe yanjuli. Hello, my name is Ahmed Mohamed. I don't expect anyone to know me. Ekyo kyonna kikola. Ne Tanzania kibamanyi nnyo ne Kenya. Era I was still come, hi, my name is Maddy. We know who you are. Yeah, but it is important. Kubanga, you don't expect anyone to know you. So when I come here, no, you know, here, you're nobody. I'm like, did I want to be somebody here? No, I'm coming home. This is my home. So if you do not understand, I take it to a new generation. And that is what actually amazes me. You don't know what I'm capable of. And actually that's why I don't even bother with them. I can do it. I can do it just because to be spiteful. But I'm not that type. This job, being in the media, sometimes it is seasonal. But I'm like, I want to be like that dude. Rasta Robo, 96, 97. I think 97 for me, I remember. Is the interest in entertainment. Rasta Robo, Peter Sematimba. And then Ani, never Ragga, mentioned some Katinga Gamanyangamani. Now imagine since that time, I mean, from what was it, senior 2, senior 3, Mpaka kat you're here, you're still doing it. DJ Ronnie, I became a big guy. I used to hear the name. I became a big artist. We used to meet Mozeso, and he's still there doing his work. Now, it is not for everyone. You are here because of the discipline and the respect you have for others. Abana abasinga na kutunulira. Twabasanga ngera. You meet Maddy and they tell you that Maddy, that means there's something wrong with you. Just sinkane kamiri oba bebe. Omutunulira nze wera ganti kubanga gwoliwo. Nebambi oluma lifespan ine myaka 5 10 maximum abasinga in the wetutuka muki mugondi wono media. Broadcast media. Abasinga bakuma myaka ejo they fade away. Ati no werabira fa abasajja tukyaliyo mpaka tukaddiwe because that's what we've created. Tebamanyi creating a relations abasinga. Munansonyiwa bato bange abandaba abayina ogw'omuze. Nkimanyi right now you feel like you're the biggest, you're the gods, the demigods of the media. Tubirabi byonna twabiyitamu. So you take it from someone who's been in the industry for 25 years. That's because you've not done your research. Because we are the foundation of East African music. Right now. When you talk of Red Sun, you talk of Waire, Nameless, Chameleon, Boy Cool, Bobby Wine, tugenda ku Juliana Kanyomozi, tugende ku Raisi, Irene Namubiru. The list goes on. When we talk of the contemporary music of East Africa, tugende Bongo Flava, tugende Kenya. If you do not know those names, that means you've not done enough research and you're in the industry. You need to know the past. And it is everywhere. You will never understand. We just genda blindly and I've met a few young guys who are really humble and I love them and I respect them. The moment station we are done. I don't care about what we like. Because I don't have to take it. I've worked so hard to get here. Yes, Maya, I will say some bichi. No, such a tagara kamanyiro. So no way Ekikadde kibeo banange tusoke tusomese basomesechi abana bakitegere atete mu kitwalo obubi and do not go and misquote me bamanyo kusala yakapande katono nnyo ne bagenda ne bakagattirizawo ne bavuma. I'm not worried to be abused for me. I've seen it all, my brothers and sisters. But I love you guys.
Okay. So kati Tanzania ne Kenya diwe bategera nti oli munna Uganda kubanga I'm sure oluswahili lwoyogera bikibene bali bamanyi nti oli omuko.
Yeah, oluswahili lwenjogera lwa Tanzania. Era munna Kenya nga olugulawo gwe papa mumo. Uyo ne mtizi. Chisinzira. If I'm in Kenya I usually speak like Kenyans most of the time. I don't know why. Just switch, and I can speak Kenyan Swahili. And I always began baby mwera jaga katuwata nkokugogera Schengen. What is it? Slang. So when I'm doing their slang in Nairobi, I get lost. They usually is like, hey, mbona uko kama nani? Kwani wewe ni Jalo? I call myself a Luo because I was given. That was actually my nickname from Olivia Otieno. I remember she was at Kiss, I think, those years. Kiss 100. Was it Kiss or in the what class?
Kenya.
Kenya. So she used to be like the Luo. So that became more like my nickname. So even when I'm in Nairobi, I'm always telling them the Luo is in town. Yeah. So Omera, I'm like, always, Omera is in town. So for them, in Kenya, I can be there as a Jalu. I can be there and no problem. In Tanzania, I'm there as a Sukuma. I can be, and it's a very good one. It's a very good one. But one in Zobandi Chibi and Jogede, but I got live here.
Okay. So, wabalaga konti proud okubera muna Uganda nti wadde ndi wano between Nainza and Rogiri.
I think I've not been talking about my background so much. Zinakulira walinga Tanzania. Tanzania is a country which is very strict with has migration rules which are very strict. So kakati nzo kubeerawo sagala nnyo bibuzo bingi. Mu bintu especially njagala nnyo I'm boundless. I don't like borders. Especially lero mbava nga ngenda Somalia njagala ngende ntule nkole byange mbeeyo. We are Africans. So n'olwekyo na engeri generality ne career yange yatandika Tanzania nga nkugamba bakubuuza wewe ni mwenyeji wapi uli mtu wa mpaka Mwanza because that's my town. Mwanza is my town, is my city.
Jiwasokera
era I love Mwanza. So for me luli nali njogera nani ne migration. I was in Dar es Salaam. I came back a few weeks back. And this guy is like, wewe nalabanga the first time you get in Uganda ne unyana kubanga twandiwanye fe migration mufuna tulwana nti oli mu Tanzania. Watu surprising nnyo. Nimbaga mwabale mukola ki okuteka do citizenship. I tried in the very beginning. I wanted to have even a Tanzanian passport. But they do not allow those citizenship. Nanga katujikirizo solo jitwale mwambaya. Because this is my home. It is also my home. Katunoli kayani. Ye ono switching a passport. Chinimaga can switch the European passport. Na yebe unya. Ruacho switching the European passport. Yatenga ye. Well, you'll understand. If you can get some years to live abroad, you can understand what I say. So for me, Africa is everything.
Okay.
We've lived abroad to what they yes, it's beautiful. And okubera ne passport zabwe kwa access katinga finish passport ekutambuza buli wamu. Mchirabo. Sina kutawana zimvano ngenda mu America Sazza ticket wange Sazza zingene. Na ye ono ngamba lero nti kwa passport ya Tanzania. Mba njitwala. Kwanga I know what Tanzania is.
Okay.
It's an African country. We are as Africans, but there's so much to offer. Passport, Jompa, Finland, Katabo Kayo, yes. Now, what else? I've been there almost 20 years.
Okay.
So
Finland connection to Jakujogera kwa third part. Kati soke today Tanzania, kati baby girl afuse hit, kati aonoza ko nani kati career yeso ke blossoming. Kubanga ufuna hit changu baby girl, na kati okuzako.
Baby girl did its job for like 3-4 years. Newe nafulumia wangenge waguru. Still baby girl was still the one selling me more shows. Yeah. Baby girl became so Wange 205. It became also Olimbo Tagambo ako. Buli wa Mungo inodufuna.
So baby girl yafuka hit mwaka chi
2003.
Okay, 2-3.
3, 4, 5 nenkuba ko wange. Wange nayo ntambuza from 5, 6, 7, 8. Ochiraba. Na ntambula kwange. I released some few songs there in between. But no. Na ntambula ku nyimbezo. Baby girl wange. Shegera. Ne tujja tufunye malaika itambude zitambula ku chat smazi genda bichi oziraba ku channel ojagenda ko nti nenga olimba oluba kubira ku show olutambuza buli radio jo olyo wange baby girl wange baby girl wange baby
channel oyo yali yamani nnyo
channel oyo tutambuza kati akaseera ako tugenze ni wewe ngo ogenda kati ogenda okuzzaako another mega hit 2008-9 nentako kusuulayo Smartadoni wewe Malaika. There was ani endela akaseera ako oluyimba kitwali tuwegerakawo mweziri omuze twateekateekawo ne featuring Jotanipenda. Jotanipenda was very huge. Kakati, that was the third one, and actually people thought it's my song. No, it's Mike T's song. Okay, it's Maddy's and Mike T, but that is Mike T's song featuring Maddy's. But it became almost my song. So era bogenda kushonga lukuba iranga bata nkokola ki bayomba. So I have to do the chorus. Era Mike mugamba gwen kubanja sente yangamba uchamanja chesa. Why he said I'll have to buy you a chesa one because you've made me like a great song tukwa no lala ntwako ni Masaka. So basically that one nezintambuza, and then back in 2011 that's when I released Mapenzi Sumu. Became another big song.
Tiokwagala
ogutwa omukwano gutwa kati olwa atenga akasera. Before that there was Teamo was on MTV. It was on Channel nenga. It is just a song ngalunya mpola ero lwafuluma. I think that's when I got my first where was the second one in Flight magazine Gondi coverage. Girabo bero uli kukele mugaba abazungu ulutuka babaze. I was in this. I came to your show here because I saw you in. I was reading the KLM. I was checking the Flight Blue and I saw your video there. Oh, okay. So ngabajja kuchi. Ngabajja kugundi ku shows because of that. Then after that, so 2010, 2011 came Mapenzi Sumu. Ne pushing mpaka 2013. So after that, nibira kuyala nsirika. Nezya mpaka nekola Faith 2012. Era na era 2012-2013 nayo era wetyo. It's an inspiration song, so it took time for people to get that song in. And right now also Baba Jagala ku show. And then came 15 together with Delilah. So you have songs that maintain, but they're not like hit songs. Like top hits. Yeah, they're just songs which are they keep you in the circle.
Yes. So Tanzania kwaliko ne bana Uganda balina connections batandikireyo like Coco Finger,
Zigidi,
Zigidi.
Later ni Michael Ogwal ni Bush Baby.
Yes, kwanga badenge nakugamba East African TV.
East African TV, Channel 5.
So mwafuna ngirije mu collaborating anyway ngabwa na Uganda brotherhood
for me Zigidi Adam Tiaba. That's like a brother. For tumanyiganye before the music. Natandika ina waina kaimba chi yali agenda nga bamutabwana ku recordinga. Wa master J remember nga agenda sima wali. Akati akaseera ako agenza mpola agenda tusinkana. Musajja yali alinga asoma bya IT bichi. Muntu wakifaananyi nenga era bya computer bisomerera. Twategere. Omulabirawo nga abeera omusifu naye alina ebintu bingi byamanyi. So akati nga tusisinkana. Chakubi tolinayo kyakulya Zigi ngangulire emmere. Ragamba muganda wange kalanchi jangu ku ssomero. Maliza li college waggulu Dar es Salaam nga nojja otambuza no Kagere. Nojja notukampaka ku posta Dar es Salaam. Najja ne mukawansi nakatulinya kati motoka tugenda. Oba nagatusinkana eno tojja eno wali jangwe tusinkane Masaki awo. That's the high end area jabera. Vena ne wafeno jibakubira bukabali jibakwate yo ngo kiro jangu ite wabi bakube mu ayo kati mfiji tweberera na inabavubuka abange babiri. One of became a big lawyer mulala yafuka settlement yali director munene yakola music za video zasokeza kidumu omulenzo yali as directing. So those were my kids nanga wenda gamba twala suze kasiku kano kasatu kumukaga akatono tuteka kombavu tugwa ninga nange bebana bangi bana Uganda bantu bene bali ubuga jangu kalumuka feranga bwe kati sura nshtegere ati nga Zigi wo musinkana ategedde ninga atakitegere ntegera music bulungi nnyo kategera nebuza ko anompitewo bano ki neba lwanta wanya kuluyimbo kati nze nagenda things went on well kuye baby girl so kawanada nifumya baby girl awo kati Zigi era nzuke bambi yali agenda ku recordinga eno mic yangamba jangu kati ofuna oberewo ondage wana namugamba kimu Zigi I'm a very tough guy bwimba ku session nja kudiza I'm a 1000 take guy damu so kati kwegenda recording bwono mala nja kujampuliriza and that was it. Sijjukira nti batwadde mu twaganiriza okujja kundoza kuzali interview shows ngolo kwa buli omu yafuuka busy. Naye naluwuliriza olimba olwamaliza mikamu nga jangu owulirize muganda okyakoze. Ayimba biki bino. Nengwa sijja kulimba kwata wakati tuli wakati sibitegedde kitategeeza Mike yazigide. This is gonna be crazy. But now gonna be jabakolera. And that song became monster hit. It was in Tanzania. Ne one amaliza abakuba sonda ne Bobby. So kati for music tulinga ba Uganda. And it is the same with all these artists. Ngabo tusisinkana. Why not respect for one another?
Wanga ne Kokofinga yakola MC mu clubs ezenjawo.
Koko abena walwe chifunga uchita Koko Beach. Koko Beach, that's where I remember I used to see Kokofinga. But he used to come, I think, even at Hardmad's place. Urono yaimba Tamala. Abantu abasiga mistaken in Tamala, that is my song. But it's not, it's Hardmad's song. Yaimba ni wewe na inero ringolo ni wewe rene vanyene juganye dunia. Okay, hey baby Tamala uchimanyi kwagala. All I did was help him with the Uganda words. But he was like Irana Bonga, like it's like a brotherhood. Yetwaina. So Kokofinga when amulaba nenga tayogera nnyo. Yoito mambo. Nenga kweka omanyi you're Ugandan, you're there, so you have to be very careful. Because if you are not documented well, so documented well. We used to have hustles. Abamu abajaba hustler. Orudewano, Racho College, was a show. Nato inabondi ya business visa. The way we do. So kativo bialinga bitawainga. So usually you don't talk about your origin because of that.
Okay.
Kakati era oyo omuntu yewe nyanamba gwe buli jeni akajja chikulosa sula business visa okuingira mu Tanzania college. Yeah, that's what I used to do. Pay my business visa nyinga n'ensirika n'engola. Wanga I was hustled before. And it cost kwanga kujja ko omuntu sente ate natakuwa nayo visa. Nagenda nagamba banna abalala bajje. So what I did was to find good migration friends. I made friends.
Okay.
Era webali abakulu kati bakwanga tukujjukira gwe ku Scandinavia buses nga uze tutambula kabayindi akaseera. Yeah, we became friends. Mpaka kati obuomo bamuyita Lusekero era mukulu kati Arusha. Era when I was there just like what last month twali fenna ningene mulabako. Nenga twamanyiganye 2002. 3 mu kaseera ko ngo tuyita mu Scandinavia ku border umusinkana. So I had for me to learn, and then I used to ask him, chiche nino kola nimo kutawanjiro, wina kola boti, wina mkubila boraga. That's how so I decided, nengiranzinga, eba nama nebwe, nemote tugambu, who is going to bother you? You are Tanzanian to us. And that's how it's been with them. In Tanzania, to them, I'm Tanzanian. Uchiraba. Nekati Kokofinga ya benanga nga msirifu. And later before I know it, zigiri, woman, I love you, please don't break my heart. Woman, I love you. That's Kokofinga. That's the boy who used to sing Koko. And I love his zigiri. The music has good melody. Energy, big up Kokofinga, man. I love that guy. I know energy. Is a pure person. Kugamba is clean.
Si hypocrite.
Ayagaliza ka muganda wange. Kubwa hapa na wana. Wasaze odalo koma waka. Wasaze odalo. Okay. Do this ne one. I'll get to call this person ajakukubira. So Bambi nengira bwe chali nedda bwe twayinanga. So wabero abantu abalimu bo hypocrisy, but we used to have respect for one another. Right now chida bekigenda kibula kubanga media erimu kana ko gabanya neno abana bali ku social media kuno bali kugabanya abantu. Najja ku show lusinayita omuntu azze ayagala ovumirira oli omulala. Nakubuza ebibuzo ebikutega okugenda. What are you doing? What has media become right now? What has the broadcasting media become right now? I'm a presenter. I've been on radio over 10 years in Finland. But I would never invite someone muswaze obanda ko gamba soko mbuli ku Simon nze ndaba Simon tasana kwegoroje mbuli amina beef ne kitaliwo okiraba. We used to sit down with Kamili nganzo wingia mu Kampala kambe uko wapi andi aganyo Swahili nange rawo tuwe na Kamili tugera Uganda. Uko wapi sasa na kuchima najja ne musinkana the same with Bobby Wine. To ina muita Bobby Wine uli chito ina magazine. No, he is Bobby Wine to me because that's how I knew him as an artist. Eranga Bobby Aja, Nancy Sinkana, and he was very humble. Bobby Wine, Zenabagamba, Musajja one, Uganda, Katomwe Pankako, as a musician. But when it came to East Africa, we were the guys. Nganafeto Simba because we controlled all of East Africa. He controlled Uganda. Chameleon, ye tabu endala. He controlled all of East Africa. Oyenga uliwamera gamba uliwa tabu. Ngenda kaimba konka sangao. Neli wagano kogerera inyalyo. Unyimbo inokuteka mwe inyalyo. I start doing Delilah. Mad eyes in the area. It's because I remembered what Chameleon told me. So my brother Kamili, thank you for the advice. I salute you. So we need that respect among artists.
I take Bush Baby. Teyakugamba ko later videos zo ku East African TV kuzanye.
Bush Baby, we had our relationship, which was interesting because I remember the first time I took my first song. I told him, I remember that. Nadine Mita Michael Beasley is a doctor from the US. Again, I told for East Africa over weekends, riding a mando or something. They had a night going on in East Africa. Meeting where they are, if anybody got jikoses. Nemusinkana mugana nzene kasidi gange kale Kampala. Atena limu kuva Mwanza kwa noverange Mwanza era balinga Kiss FM. Nanjagala kalimo ku radio nemune kagana kati ogezako kosa muganda one naye. Nebire bano bira mobita no hard feelings. Well, I'm not talented. But teyamba chance. But I was like, it's all right. Akati ku music one muganda wange. This is my thing. I'm like ngene mulete de CD. Yangamba fete tukube substandard work. Omuzungu yayomba. Yayomba. You have not even listened to it. Namuga, it's okay. Namuga Bush, just get a time and listen. And for me, I respected it because but this is a brother atakusaba chintu chonna. Na akola chibengamba we don't play substandard stuff at
East African TV.
And I think we know quality work, which I think I took even my seat. After that, I was like, okay, I was like, when you feel like don't have expectations. And that's the time I learned in the industry. I will never expect someone to help me. They went back more money. That is the part people didn't know. And then we became later kwanga yatandika tokuba baby girl. Lukubye baby girl rafuma. Ne radio zuzata nkokuba. But nkodukuba wanadamu mpola. But it was me who brought the CD nanga. Bwengambe tunenjizayo nesidika. Later bata kukubanga radio zindazitandise. I usually tell them the radio that made me in Tanzania was Clouds FM. That radio pushed my music like crazy. Ba kwangu bali ba signing ba smooth ba yali signing ani ba zigidi ba artist one ba receive ani. I'm the artist who refused to sign a contract with anybody, and they still played my music and they powered it. Baby girl again okufuluma, it's the same case. Baby girl ya Tamblanga Clouds pushing everywhere. Mera boss ya jango the late Ruge ngajja kujimuchi mu studio nanga mikamamba. Mada isolimba ngamko. Tewali tibagende batule abatwalira bagamba play song kiwede kakati otanko kuba. Then comes the East Africa TV then Bush Baby supported all of us. Not supported, and I never sat down and come and go no. I was like, no, he was doing his job. So he was doing his what? He was doing his job. So kakati olwamalirizawo nze sasa banga mutukolako. Up to now I don't. Kubanga every time I ask someone nga tutandika ngabakudda mbubi nengamba, so you think you're up there, but naye ate tontegedde kikyendi. I've been blessed. I can do okuva soul, jazz and all that, and I can do dancehall. So goyinza okungamba nenga ate gwe nkola talent you eri one, but you're blessed to be up there. I respect you. Naye kakati twalinanga lwaba abantu nakambate so namala kuchikuba nentuka wakuludi omo twandikoze akantu muganda wange David tukoleyo sasa vipi no problem when time comes we shall do.
Kati Chameleon we yajja okola ne Professor J on side bichi already ndoza kati awo gwe wali already taking the off it is
now muganda ngawonali Kamili tugenda ku Mama Mia au Kamili be batusoka kati bacha ku Dorotia already nga so Mimi and Chameleon we sit down we are the big boys in East Africa. Your name Kamili's name is big. Omulala mpozi yageza ko crossing even in Tanzania. Bebe Cool na yageza ko somewhere somehow. And then Bobby Wine's music came. I think it was a song about Buchaman over. There was something. Era ne kujo performing a Tanzania. Remember that show bali baba later. Buchaman stole the show. Because people are crazy about that guy. Yeah. Buchaman yali atwala. Omugogo nagusula nakwata mag. So for me this is how I know all these guys. And I respect them. Right now we have the Honorable Kyagulanyi. You guys is Honorable Kyagulanyi to you guys and I respect that. And but do not disrespect us or anybody else who stands and calls him Bobby Wine or saying that he knew him or he knows him. We know each other as artists, okay? So echo chobo chiri nti fetumanyi nga artist naba kubbe mumanyi bonna artists. We just know them. We are fellow artists before they became politicians. Chechimune Professor J, Mr. Tubo nabo they are artists. Mwanefe he's now Minister Wachi in Tanzania. But if I meet him, I'm not going to mweshimiwa. I don't have that. Mga mkulu, tubonga bonze tutula. I don't even talk about politics with them. Mubuza wimbo ula jadi. Rutufuna kati ugenda mu studio. That's it. So kati twejjemu ebyo byokubera nga tuvuma abantu.
Ndoza eri collab ya Inadi Dance mwali mu Buchaman, Bobby Wine chayamba nyo.
That is the song. Thank you. That was that's the song.
Inadi Dance.
That is the song. Yeah. Your collabo ya ingile Tanzania. And I remember that's how they came. Never kuba. Naye abasigadde ba artists abasinga mu Uganda basigala mu Uganda. Chameleon is a crossover. And then later bani abalala agezako okusala ndoza nagenda okujja later mbadde bweru ngoberera enda kwani nyimbe zimu nga nozikutekana to support radio afenga tukuba because we were promoting African music and Caribbean and Latin. So ngaka East Africa kolaba and I think Vinka Ketchup that became a huge song in Tanzania.
Okay.
Inda Ketchup
this was surprising to East African bashment crew te yamba nyo Bebe Cool of crossing over kubanga Wairi na Zizi already
although egundi bashment crew eze nyimba zabo zako but as for Bebe Cool me being in the industry as a solo artist twamala ko ogopa DJ what ulimba cholo ali ngokuba chakala kawala kapo ani ayimba oluyimba akambala Maxis Machichi
Ronnie going no kukate.
I am the king of the jungle.
King of the why you are Bebe Cool, king of the jungle. King of the jungle.
That song I think it was Ogopa DJs. If I remember.
Yes.
That song aba tuwuliriza nezija Mama Mia and ezenyimba zasoka zako. But after that te wali simanyi I think zechienda on my side. Ugandans they concentrate more the Ugandan market, which is good for them because Ugandan artists, I can say, I think they are among the highly paid artists in East Africa. In Uganda, tuina show kumande mpaka kumande. In Tanzania, shows zafe tuzilinda bulinzi. Nobera myezi esatu wali show ne mulinda. So you have to plan yourself well. Nerero msajja ajja kufuna milioni mukaga wali 10 enkyameka wali 2 wiki namba jima akunganyize ekimalo.
Yes.
Na every wafu jja kungagalwa kubidde hano gali nfunye $13 oba meka n'olinda. Esegedde. So Uganda kati ugenda kwa muntu alaba wano wankolera kamba weche baagala.
Na concentrating.
So the sound ya Uganda nze nje itira kagoma kabodi. I used to call that Akagoma. And our sound, I call it Kagoma, Ake Uganda. Right now, it has changed. Tekachali Kagoma. We need Ebigoma.
Yes.
Ebigoma be Uganda, Uchimanyirao. Omanya Uganda.
Bakaita chikubo chite.
Chikubo chite.
Tikitu.
No bawulira tugenda mu Jamaica tundum. Ekidandali kye Uganda. Kakati ekidandali ekyo tekikolera buli omu. Chikola wano.
Yes.
Now you have to analyze the whole industry. Kenya kye chikola. Uganda kye chikola. Tanzania kye chikola. Ekikole Tanzania chandire mukola wano. Na ati Tanzania has been liking to most of the songs have crossed here. And that was Bongo Flava. Yes. We crossed. And among the artists who crossed over, I was lucky to be among them. I was Mr. Nice, TID, Mad Ice, Okuve Tanzania. And then we had Dudubaya. And then Saida Karoli, that's the legendary Saida Karoli. Chambwa Kamakaranga. Nenga production ya Chambwa Kamakaranga is the same producer Muzungu yakola album yange. Yakola eza Zigidi. That same guy. He's a Finnish guy. Rai Antwale we. He Antwale Finland.
Okay.
Yes. So Kakati, when it comes to crossover, abasajja abafa abantu abalikano era mu Uganda sinanze gwenepanga kwa artist wanu sibepaka. Being the name that they refer me to as a legendary artist, East African artist, when to come to Uganda, I know where I am. As a legendary artist, I'm on the A list. But when it comes to Ugandan music, I'm somewhat to be like but I'm like, you guys have done a good job. So right now for me, I'm just to be here. Neatenga nchimanyi tembutu nina nyinyi sigenda kole bano Uganda chebagala okole biyimba ebimwe enabuzo mpulira nabuwemu bwerere usimba and I'm not going to do that mushegete kandi tukamba andi kuyeno mwana ono oyitewo sinza kuba na mwana ayimba buwemu bokka nga nina muwala wange agenda kumubuza daddy what does that song mean munyonyole mu luzungu you know my daughter he's saying this. No mama ajja kungamba yi mwana wange omuzeega gamba yi mutabani. So I rather give you what I give you, understand it, and if you don't, it's okay. Because we are not a cup of tea for everyone. We are not. And once you understand that, you live a life a good one.
Okay, kale katukomeo then tugende mu part esemba yo tubuzene Finnish connection yeyo watuketie Finland then tulabene Ugandan music industry currently ngabweri on views zo olaba tutambulira mu part and tufu oba nesta kale DJ Ronnie take it away.
Let's also believe what they need to say. And no make Never disaka koma musima. Eno maiki azigiri saga. Never disaka koma musima. Eno maiki azigiri saga. Never disaka koma musima. Eno maiki azigiri saga. Never disaka koma musima. Sisango ya tabisobora. Sisango ya tabisobora. Tibakambo yesibeku. Tibakambo yesibeku.
Yeso. Ekikadde.
Wala sunda sule kudo oza yemido sigiri mengi ya chakaza uli wakati
teka wakati
dasindina magindina Kampala tofitina uli wakati teka wakati
shamulemo kunyonyola yali wano makati chechi
Maybe usiwe na hofu wala usiogope usione haya we kama nyota wewe bana mipango wewe malaika namba moja yeah baby usiwe na hofu baby kwako nimedata baby kwako nimedata baby kwako nimedata baby kwako nimedata ta, baby. You know say that we got the way my girl look and back it up again to the rhythm and jam it up. Top of them up high, but you what they want, they want. Because your heart, everybody can see. You got the new style, you got the new look. Come to this time, get it on the rose. You know what we got. Okay,
Michael. Kwa sababu narudi usiku nyumba. Kwanza niimba Chaga?
Chameleon.
No, the chorus.
Chaga yo.
I think it's Chaga.
Don't was it terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Ah man,
Baby Seda. Yali byakabinyo. Tuli ku Ekikadde wano ku UTV channels up downloading app ya UTV. Olabe channels endala nyingi nnyo waliwo za movies, waliwo za Ekikadde, waliwo za music aliko kati just UTV. Kuliko na UBC TV nze kwemera buli Saturday chiro Rasta MC Memories Vibes akube nyimba ezo ezitujukiza ebiseera biri mpola pola sawa 5 mpaka 12 enkera. DJ Ronnie the oldest DJ munonye ku social media ajja kujja kubira muziki kubala omukolo after party graduation biti ebyo byonna. DJ Ronnie the oldest DJ ku social media contacts zezo na zilioko. Kale kati Mad Eyes otukatie Finland tulia Finland watukotie Finland.
Finland actually gwasuka 2004. That's the first time. July I remember, and again for like 27 days. Nae Olomika Mwamba, the producer, had left Ngavudo Dar es Salaam as a Finland. Kati never biranga baina lebo never one way batandisa Mwamba Records the Finland. Kati never gamba betaga artist asobolo ku managing any audience. So what they did, bakola tape. They mixed songs. They bateka mu nyimba zange satu. They baziba wa DJs bonna. Ba selecting luyimba chi o markinga ko gusingo kola no. So I think all the DJs, or most of them, they selected my songs. Kanaba gamba yo going badenange jagal kola chi or you artist asobolo kujana managing any kind of audience. So he selected Munyimba zani ya yata the Coco Records. Nzo recording a full album ya Baby Girl na recording under contract ya 2 years contract ya Coco Records and then Mwamba. Wanga when nasoko kuja kwa studio ya suggesting signing a contract ne area manager wa Saida Karoli. Ampade chance okurecording ulimba wasoka. namulaba leero bwe yayo kyogere kyo sadda nabula kubanga we had rumors go signing naye omusajja tokola ki tagenda kukiza kukola kino kirino nembo nakomawo dda when I had he started his own label and signing kati okuva awo yalina ba artist bangiko but I'm the guy I think era nekisookera ddala eyagamba nti you got millions zizaawo bazitusende mukwati half year kubanga the contract said 50-50 and for me I'm a man of my word. A contract is a contract. So 50-50 nenga juki yali aba artist bonna akoze na bebe but it turned out that I am the only guy I think who held my bargain. Machiraba era bwe batuuka okusayininga okwolugu maloya wangaze nemugambika tugende mu office ya muzeeyi tichichi anti tugenda kusayininga olwo batukwasa millions zaffe really nenga ye it was not about money. He did it because he saw the talent I had. And ne contract tugisayininze nsobola okuba ne access ku studio kubanga kyali ategeera yennyini boss we you only bring in artists with that contract nabo sitege bye bali bategeeraganye. So I gave him my word and I kept it. Even right now, the copyright of all the songs is Asoka. It is a 50-50 ownership. I make the decision, sawa, but composition wojitunulira. Sawa, there is a 75 which is mine, but on composition it's a 50-50, which means the 50% that we take of composition is a 25 share ya Mikamwamba, 25 share ya Madai's. So and up to now, lero ojano nga baby girl ngenda kuwa milioni bimeka. Tujiteke mu movie wise era nyamo ko bizumze mugamba bugambi account ya okebera and that's how so he took me there nengenda nenkolo gwange nensigninga contract ya myaka 3 nechusa nenkomonda ko bera nga ngenda nkola shows bengo 2006 I stayed nintani ko kolira dala but the time I stayed I signed out of the contract because I was already frustrated. In samanyira bintuntu bya kunziza tokola kintu kati bali banne they thought that I cannot work with anybody and they thought I'm just an African kid who doesn't understand anything. How yensubije bakola. So they thought in a contract in the contract there's this you cannot work with them ngamfunye deals bulia we want to work with you, I'm a producer from this studio and this. I remember significant contract here because there's a guy about pop idols in Finland. That this producer, they want me to record an album. This we can make a new seal out of this guy. Abatamani seal is like a kiss from a rose.
Actually,
so yes. So these guys are like this can be the young seal. The guy can sing and so. Imagine you have a whole production, the label nena about producing idols and this is an opportunity for you guys to get even together. But through you, it's okay. Olinga ali arrogant yala banze sikole. Mchalo na mugamba no. I think ekyasoke kirala kwagala nyimbo oluzungu and I wasn't comfortable with oluzungu. Nemugamba mukute album esoka muji remasterize it goes out of the European market as Mad Eyes. Not as Baby Girl, it went in other, just self-titled, Mad Eyes. But you're doing what you want, you're not consulting me. Hey, this is not Africa, we are number chali. No problem. Akati, a full me album, and I have arrogant. Mchalo wenga bandi turegera kati natako ganti mwagala mcha atanso kuva mukazi we. Ono mwana mulike bicha kugamba kano chouliza mchokolaji. You keep on telling me I think you guys are having an affair. Hey. Mugamba mikamwamba ono chaliwo frustrating kati mikatenga ye oliye partner we kati imagine they pay for all your flights okuva no buli everything did atinga olinga is the main guy financing ne mugamba ne bwaba successful I don't care I want out of the contract they are narrows and saga mchalo na mugamba kwa mchalo mu issues Tanzania na mugamba no Maddy kyakugamba kwa yampita Maddy kyakugamba no wandi muuliziza this is the first time I hear him complain so listen to him na agana ningena mu contract yali page bazalinga mukaga okay the label is responsible for making sure my music is available the artist music is available every store nana kwataka kamera kangezukia kali ka Sony akasimu Sony Ericsson camera ningena mubuli every CD on ojitegede nemdume mungereza ndo zino yeye that's the biggest store air music ningenda ku gundi bajitani Stockman that's underground gabalio na music watuke wali wali Maddy wali CD wali went wali CD I use that code mbagamba you breach the contract I want you to sign this paper of release.
Nga ne mu independent labels teziriyo.
Kati area independent label, but it worked with Edel Records. It was a sub to Edel. Bali bafune yo deal. Edel, which was having Madonna and all other big artists. So wakati this is being a sub from Finland, that was a big deal. And being in 2004, I was a little bit, but new, of course, I think I'm not the guy to brag, oh, I'm under this, no. For me, it's a normal thing, it's a work thing. I don't need to brag that I'm here, I'm there. Nenga contract na jitam kati yenge namra olina okunyoma kwe nakozesa nemala hankulage. I understand the law. I can sign out and there's nothing you can do because you bleached the contract and I have proof na kwata buli omu ngenda kwa nendi coding n'abakozi. We've reached out to the label but they don't send us the work of the CDs. Thank you very much. I have my proof. I can use it even in court.
Courts of law.
So namugamba. So if ira teaina chakola signing up signing nganyize nanga tulabe jonolaga. And that was the mistake because then followed wange na jikusa busungu. Kwa producer aganyo kola kwegamba. I was like, now let me show you. And from there, I was performing on every big festival in Finland. I was there. I was in Russia. I was in Bosnia. I was Ungambie sina jendaga. Let me show you. So that was like you're fueling me. So I was everywhere. I think it pushed a lot my career, abroad. So Wechali, Nenga Mika Mwamba, he was responsible for taking me there. Later we reconciled and we made Omaria. In 2008, that's when we went to studio. Iranga Ngamba, now you know you're a producer. So I don't want us to work anymore and say, no, we do together. Omaria and Fulma, and then we repeated Mpola. But for him, he started to say, I gotta call him music. I named it Mojemira. So then 2012, we did Nina Tamani. That's a beautiful song. And I think there will be a story about it. Twali Mozanyo studio, but we made a beautiful song. So I think that's the last time we decided to do music together.
Okay.
So we would come home, weekend to sing and that's it, I leave. But we were not producing anymore together.
Okay, so kati gwengaza, atis kati ogazie, muinane video production company, okola ne audio production, plus your career. So, okola nawe into being currently?
I've been, not just currently, but I've been always like, Mbera kucha production, but not too active, where I concentrate on me most of the time. I've done, I think, the previous productions I was like one gospel artist. She's from the UK but works in Germany. And I've been producing her videos and audio. But also I had to tell her now I don't have the time. Kuanga now it's Maddy's time. All these years, Mbade ku Afro Sunday, 13 years as the host of Afro Sunday. That's the biggest party in Afro-pop in Finland. If not the whole of Scandinavia. And it has been a big party. But we've been promoting Twatandika radio for 10 years. Netumara, we pushed. We acquired a Tudam club radio. Nebatuja konge Fusekis FM. Kebachaga kulia konga promoting aba Filika bamwe. So we pushed the Sunday, whereby Ojaku Sunday, sawa kumi ezo chirunga abantu bachale mu bitano lukumi baganye. Summertime especially. Summertime I have a headache every Sunday. It's fully packed and you have to. Atochimanyife tetuulira nakamanyira tugenda nakona gitulaza abafirika oyo tumumanye we know the host kati agala buli kimwa ise my line which kati you have headache to explain people like hey, no this doesn't work here uchiraba. So but it's been one of the most successful Afro parties and I've been so people used to think I'm just a host and then no but actually obala bagamba abatanze bagamba do you know that guy? I was one of the biggest artists but he doesn't sing. No, you should follow. Actually he does concerts but so Nagendo Kulaba, the other side has overshadowed my career as a singer. Sorry. So I decided, you know what? It's time now to switch everything off. Production, so can you say videos and so can you say now push Mad Eyes back home and back to every place to Gambe. Like now you would see, okay, Kati, this year released Olimbo Rupia. Last year I decided to do enyimba zonenka de tuzidemu zile kubajukiza kyasoka tusoke tubajukize who is Mad Eyes as we head also to 25 years of my career, which is next year.
Oh.
So kino kiriwo kujukiza enyimba zino tudemu video endala ze mwali mumanyi nazo tuzibateekeko nga bwetekamu n'olupya lumu kwaliwo agamba talinayo luyimba lulala ayo ekisajja oba ekoleyo kamoli ka one hit wonder ne bavuma and I'm laughing omanyi amagezi omuntu bw'atyo okikulaga amagezi ge bantu woyo kubanga bw'oba olina amagezi you would simply go to YouTube you will see that I've done tekamu mother I see to bring you so many songs I've done naye wakwanti muna Uganda ayagala kuvuma too much freedom jetuna chenade mugamba.
Yes.
We've been blessed among East Africa. We have so much freedom.
Too much of anything.
But then we are misusing it. We are abusing it. Kakati nobusanga abana ku internet, ku TikTok. The majority abana between aba the picture ya Uganda tulaga nti tuli basiwa abasinga. Kwa tuvuma buvumi kuwemula na bichi. And I'm like, where are we? So it's like ndiga nti balina tulunda bulunzi buli kadde. And it's so sad because you've been given that freedom. Now use it in the right way. Now you can earn on the internet. But do it in the right way. While you're leaving a mark on the net. And that mark is so hard to erase, especially. Digital mark is real. The digital print you're leaving. So think about it. But anyway, so but those businesses as Record House Music Weli, which runs where Maddy is under, and I'm thinking of taking other talents, and then I have my other business here towards, and then in coffee. Because Uganda we have coffee.
Yeah, of course.
You know? So I cannot be here and not take advantage of that. Okay. My uncles are coffee growers. Nakulira mu coffee bwenabera ku mukyalo. Manyi okugenda okunoga emmwanyi okujanika ogikuba byonna mbitegeera naye I never took coffee. A few years now I've started taking coffee era mbeera ne coffee wange.
So era kyali nyumi nnyo ng'olifinda n'ogenda mu supermarket n'ojjayo Ugandan coffee off the shelf kiba kikola.
So I would be happy ne ntuuka ne balaba nti this is my brand. Okiraba. So when time is ng'etuuse tujja babuli what brand it is, but for now enjoy it. Even if you don't know what we nakaze titwagala kwewagira bamala okutegeera chichi kyayino ani awanywa bino byoyo osegera tuyina akazaako. I don't understand why abamu tutandise okuwagira naye tukyalinamu kalya, and it's not only Ugandan thing. As East Africans tukayina abo kutagala kuwagira kyaffe twagala kulonda byebweru buli mu Nigeria fa abamumanyi ayimba atya buli kamu naye waffe tumuleka ki when in South Africa, South Africa, and then we're wondering why our music doesn't go anywhere because we do not focus on it. When we have something which is good, ours, a good example, Joshua Baraka. Ngabavumi omwana the girlfriend.
Music
it's fine. But do not abuse someone because you did not understand what they do. It is okay not to understand anything, but be respectful. And the Tanya, the young girl, the girlfriend, she's doing her thing. She's a DJ. Sawa, she's doing her, but that's her thing. That's her way. Takugami nti ono music wa Uganda. For her, she's a DJ. Naye Baraka has come up with his thing. Mudamu muvuma. It was the same for Apash. It was different. Eranga bavuma. Shegede. Kenneth Mugabe. It was the same thing. Botuka ku Morriskia. Buli omu
kastate tutegere ekintu tukifula kibi. So tetukola research.
So tuyina okumanya nti nno the world does not revolve around us. Bana Uganda tulina kyejja kejo. Nkimanyi ne right now kyenjogera ogenda kusanga kebivumo nkalukumu. Nshegede. Because that's who we are. Let us change our mindset if we want to have a better Uganda. Nshegede. I'm back home. And I just want to do that. Do my little, my level best, to at least affect a few little around the talents around me. The first thing is discipline and respect for all people. If you don't have that, we can't work.
Kati tukoze tutya nga tumaliriza okutwala industry yaffe to the next level tuberenga aba Nigeria ba South Africa bane kwanga main complaint is music waffe taina identity kati maybe Joshua Baraka wajide wawe wanatuyambira
Uganda music has an identity ngawe nagentike kagoma bechidanda lyokitegera but I think we just have to give it a proper like quality production tujongere kati wauliza if you listen to Azawi, I love Azawi, Elijah Kitaka simanya ani even ndoza katiba na abana obagani nayo it's the content je tuyimba yetatutwala somewhere
to the next level.
That's what I would like to think. Over my observation. Kubanga the moment right now I get a song and to me mwana wa nemugamba Wasafi TV obani ETV to me dolimba olu take a playlist. Ayo kaka mkubwa sawa nenu luimba kino. Kubanga jukira baba wa punishment kuteka ebimbe birimu bitayina amagezi biwo mula biki. Na baba kuba fine. So kati ntandiko mugamba nti agambe kino simakola kiri. Nagenda okulaba mwina ne kuba peva simanyawo
mukube peva.
What is wrong with us? What? Single. And we are supporting all that stuff and we expect it to be so up. Olimbo lwasoko kutambula when Naraba and I promoted it, but I didn't even know that's a Ugandan artist. Party after party. That was Ugandan feeling. It had that chidanda lichafe.
Luakuba name Nigeria wona name America.
Nekati Muganda wange simanyi wajoli and I don't know why he didn't push more. Echirala. Oluyimba lubo olabanga butanze social media. Omunajere watukubira wana aba Jamaica even and these guys from
Big Trill.
Wona woli Muganda wange nonyako tuogeremu. I loved your tune party after mpaka kati ku Afro Sunday enokibibo. And we would tag these artists but they will never repost, they will never reach out bane mukola party nene nzije yakubake Sweden onoba goni mumpesho Nigeria house are going actually for them they always come to record Gondi and they come to Marais official on my Instagram or Afro Sunday. Hey guys, they have even email Neja Buli Jamaican management Katingea Francis management. I have to get an email. Hi Marais, we are having our artist this on tour on this time. Do you think we can feature him? Can he be featured? Let us know and we can talk about the prices. Owafe muna Uganda kuanga batagide tukuba music wawe owafe muna ateka bona katia ngayewulira chechimne Tanzanians
bachita ku skimming atetu skimming atetu
katinga bewulira omu Nigeria agamba leo tuina artist wa from Najja but we have owoko bijjo muwerekera oyazo muwerekera akirako bwerere njja kuwa rasta roblero njja kumpa emitwalo jange emeka ena obesatu akubesho ne on top of that kujja ko Simon yani aina kaimba ke kano kakavayo
kabamu promoting
fete tuchina they reach out all tagging all tagging oluyimba lwe ngala to tagging nga reposting zeda na ruchinga n'abagamba fete tuchina uchitegete na it comes to the quality. So Big Trill oluyimba kwa party after party the production behind it's about the party that we mudde. If I remember Saudi Arabia kumpe mura uchitegete but it was about that. So you
just feel good
it's
vibe.
A feel good vibe song uchitegete naye yajiwa production etegerekeka etambula buli wamu anyone can relate party after party say what no junenga chigunda so tugezeko kulaba nti chigunda kyaffe tukina naye tukirabe nti tukisaawo kati Joshua Barakaze azene ekintu kyanjawulo but it's still he's Ugandan so let us support him. Let's from home nti bwakobe ekintu wetuli bwakobe ekintu si ko atera biki byayimbe no mujukire ekintu kyemuleka nga mutuga digital print gye muyina buli muntu aba kiraba. What are they doing? They're busy dissing their own. Naye ate oteka David ne bawana oli segede ne bamuwana and that is the problem jetulina. So tutandikire wakati we n'obwagazi bw'abantu baffe oba ali different wachi tumwagale kasaba nga kole kintu kiri quality ekitegera but also tojja ku pushinga muntu genda bweru nga yesi kyayagala. So it is also an individual thing. As an artist, what is your target? What have you been targeting? Joshua Baraka omulaba nti ye atandika nga manyi wajalaga. He was not aiming for Uganda. Yes. He knew if you want me, so but my market irabo ulize nyimba ze. So that's the Omulando was yatandise jo Zacharias and what is her name? Zachariah? Joanita. Neenda by bam frustrating and she left. She's in Denmark. Uyu bam frustrating abambi. Nenga she is very talented and very respected in that country actually.
Waliwo kati Twitter ekinyanya waliwo kiwuliddeko then
oyu abagundi kwa what?
Ali mugundi. Ali mu Swans Avenue.
Oli Joanita, wamita Joanita Zakariasen.
Okay.
Yes. She's a very good singer.
One of songs of video by Zafarani.
Zafarani was I used to think even that she's Kenyan. So sorry, go ahead.
Mbade kuze chinyanya olirusa genre yaba DJ bachita.
Ebinyanya katera wenzija wenkugamba. Owulirize ekintu kiri. It is so disorganized. It is chaotic. Muto wange amanyi okukola ebinyanya. Shaban Selector is one of the best DJs of Wakalisizo. Kati aliwa mugamba. Nino mugamba muto wange tukuba binyanya nyimba zange. And that is my blood. Era agamba ne baba na oli mukalugo. Oli muka no. Because Orimbanga na kalufume tolukuwa mchinyanya. You are this njagalo muto original version of my song. Ajagale. Then later go and mess up with it. Akati omwana akuba ebyo babagala, and that is the problem between. It's okay be mwagala, but where is it taking us?
Walone watuka ne baludusa nyo ne pitch ne chuka.
Pitch ngolwimba tochategera. And I'm like, please do not play with my song. Let it be. Oba chitegeza nti muna Uganda tanjagale because koze chinyanya. Well and good. I'm okay. I'm okay to remain with my Tanzanian audience and Kenyan audience and Burundi and Congo. If that's what it means that you have to spoil people's songs. Naike kalike tujjamu tumanyi. Kati yagera bichi. Kino kye kikola. Nainga akugamba tategera what the basics of music. Amanyi kuteka mwano beat tt na ogenda okulya chords ebakubye muli. You are in let's say okay it's A minor might be and C over to gana with nga akubye oba chord ki tin 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 diri ton 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 to go to Babi Tamura, it's chaotic. It's a few chinyanya na ole ba. No ito chikoze. Okay? Sivyo nanti bibi. Na yet the majority. So if you want to put a chinyanya as a Ugandan signature, then work on it and have an arrangement. Ngabola batwina Singeli Tanzania. Oba mchiriku. Singeli kati wachuli yeye. But that came from Chiriku, Mnanda. Bali abana eyo ngoma. Echibati kyonna kino eno ngoma ate ku keyboard wakozesa ke kali akatini bomwe enene tasobola jiku tajagala agala buno obutono bw'abaana obuze webakola abaana twaba recording angedda bombeera nenga tugenda ziriyo so baba bajja mu studio tulina engatto tulina zisibira siripa it is a ghetto naye that ghetto sound right now it has become the Singeli. Now when you listen to Singeli is advancing tuli wano. We do not want always to work. Naira ne Tanzania units which are they are not ready to support always what is there. So even Singeli is the movement is there now. Naye era bachabivumirira abyalire ukitege naye ngate umwana wakuba Singeli kushongo inasho bakutekeko artist wa Singeli. Kuba show mu video. Kubange yewe etandika nentebe bajazeti Kazozi.
Era nawo abebinyanya bajuze bisawe ne
bamenya balaba kakati Singeli Tanzania. Ne ate eri more structured. Omwana akuyimbira ekintu kyotegeera. Bajikube ekidongo kyabwe ekyo kya Singeli ne bakiwandikirako and their music was about ngabola ba hip hop. It is talking about the problems in the society. Bichibyonna. They have stories. Nife wafe chinyanya chiri munji amixinze chimba cho naluonona but if you come up with a chinyanya beat no nganjagalo nyimbire kuchino I think I might be like, can we arrange it? Then we are talking about if you want to introduce a certain sound, let's work. Let's sit down as industry professionals and see how can we work a chinyanya. One, this is what the most abantu, the majority echikiriza. But na Uganda bachagala. Sawa wachibagala. Now how can we advance it? That's what we need to do.
Okay.
Yes.
Kale akatalekeka tutuse kunkomerera.
Muganda wange, thank you for having me here. Ekikadde bana kibeewo nnyo. And first of all, nga sinna baako. If you feel offended by anything I said, apologies, but that means yokola. Wechiba chikulume kiregeeza gwocho kikola nnyo ekintu. Naye
no titled opinion yo.
And that's my opinion. Okay, kitegera. I never let anyone's opinion be your reality. So that is me. Kitegedde. Naye ononsonyiwe mba nkukosezza. Naye munaye biwulize byenjogedde. Genda owulize towuliriza kunziramu buzikuta kuvuma. Uliza kyenjogedde. Mbagala nnyo nze mpitibwa Mad Ice. bw'ogenda ku social media tugende ku Instagram and TikTok ojja kunfuna ku Mad Ice Official. Bw'ogenda ku YouTube it is the same thing, Mad Ice Official. And then ku Spotify bw'oyagala okuwuliza ka music gani mugende mweyongere mugende era you look for Mad Ice ennyimba zonna gye ziri atategedde Luswayiri ng'ogenda ng'oteeka mu Google Translator ng'ekubuulira ki kyenkoze ki kyenyimbye ngenda gezaako mbateererako Oluganda very soon inshallah. So nenga mbeebaza mwenna abampagidde emyaka gyonna ababadde tamanyi musajja bwafaanana and you have always supported me. The local media, I don't know which day I've come to Uganda oba wembadde nga ndaba Songbush naye takugamba luyimba lwa wange oba Baby Girl lulina okukubibwa almost buli lunaku. There's always someone playing Mad Ice's music in Uganda and I'm super grateful. No laba all the years kati twatadde kya Baby Girl it is like on different charts buli kadde n'ogamba tukyaliyo naye tebakumanyi akati ngera musajja wange oli nze nali simanyi nga bungamba ndagala staro bwaliwo nkugante ne bwoba otadde wano mundu ne kubomale kwana. So when I first saw you I remember it was just like a few months back. I'm like that's Rasta Rob what wafaanana nze nali makyali alina rasta kati so for me kati waliwo n'abantu nga naye tamanyi Mad Ice. Actually I'm soon doing an experiment alaba Tyrese era nakomine nga sebo kyokoze as a good one I'm going to do the same thing yali ali France nga he's wondering nobody knows him as an artist, they know him as a filmmaker as an actor. He's like do you know me? Do you know this song? Do you know Sweet Lady? Then second, that's what I'm going to do with him. We're going to go to Kampala. Babuzo mumanyi Mad Ice? Yeah, omanyi no oluyimba, they know the song, but they don't know that. So I think we're going to enjoy, and I think I'll be buying someone lunch or something when we start doing that. So we'll be doing that in time.
Okay. Kale webale nnyo okujja okutukyalirako. DJ Ronnie akatalekeka.
Njagala atukubire dancehall endala.
Dancehall endala. Kati twina in love with a stranger. Fulumye mu feb. Kati jenchabalanga empya. In love with a stranger. So go check it out actually. It's on YouTube. And that one nasaze unenzire mabega. I went back and I decided to do for you.
Nechirala nga tusinalekerawo.
Yes sir.
Omwana wangu wambuzizza na training owa DJ. Moses yes.
Sebo Mozeso wonna wooli muvubuka awo nakomyewo mu tawuni kati wandi mbuulirako omanyi mbagamba nti DM yange ya Instagram I can reply omuntu antumira ekintu ky'amagezi ebyo ekisiru sibiddamu munsonyiwa naye Mozeso nawoli just go to my Instagram Mad Ice Official send me something my brother tulabagane tunywe kachayi tusekemu ebyedda kubanga those guys they did a great job. You know they did.
Obama Moses no MC or governor. Oba oli DJ dala. DJ.
I think yalinga MC ndowoza no DJ. Yombi.
Okay.
Nenga bwe natukange Kampala bwe bange na mu club eba silk oba gundi anjeno. Nga yanchima era gamba ugambi everything is ready and tebe double chim. Always.
Wow.
So I salute you my brother. And I hope to see you guys. Bonna bakwano banga bedda banange. Bonna munonyako, you send me a message on Instagram. I'm always open. You know, I'm open for my brother. Sibeerabira. Sireka bantu bange.
Okay.
Yes.
Kale webale nnyo Mad Ice. Kale bwe tutambudde olwaliro mu Ekikadde njagala nnyo okwebaza team eyamu background camera lady Sylvia, okateko ne cameraman Sherif. Producer Simple Simon Sejiko, ne executive producer Chairman Matthias Nyombi. Tulabagane Sunday John ne guest omulala. DJ Ronnie take it away.
Kaimba wakasabi nyo.
Okay. The Rasta MC wakata Sambusa. Malibongwe Limit X.
I am the bread of life. I am the Prince of Peace. I am the way, the truth, the life. So come to me, come to me, come to me. So come to me, come to me.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. Isaac Rucci, Sempewa, Sewanyana, Omutebi. Richard Mloka, Africo.
Nenda Juliet, nenda Mugongo.